Hey everyone, it's Woodcraft by Scott. Thought I'd do another quick video. I'm on a roll this week, and this time I wanted to show off, first of all, Harvey came out with a new design for a seahorse. Gotten a number of requests for this from my customers as well as from some of you, and he sent me this pattern just a couple days ago. It's absolutely gorgeous. He apparently had a little extra time on his hands because he went a little crazy with the detail. I did cut one this afternoon and came out absolutely gorgeous. But what I did as I was cutting it, I was kind of making some minor modifications to it as I was cutting it. One of the things that Harvey did was, in this particular case, the base that it's on, the way he drew it, it was going to be in three pieces. So here was a connector for a difference between this piece, and then a third piece up in this area. And I worried about the stability of it, and I use poplar, so I'm always cautious and looking out for narrow spots or weak areas. So this is something that I do on occasion with his patterns, not usually to this extent, but I thought it was a good opportunity to show you. It's perfectly fine to, take a look at these things, make any minor alterations that you think are necessary that you want to make. He admits he's not perfect. He does cut each one of these after he draws it to make sure there are no floaters or anything that doesn't quite work right. But there's always, room for improvement. So I wanted to do this quick video just to show kind of what I did with this. I cut poplar. Again, it tends to snap at narrow areas. So I have adapted and slightly modified a number of them. The Chihuahua is a good example. A couple of the letters have narrow areas, so I fattened those up. So real quick, what I've got is the original pattern from Harvey and then my version of it. And you'll see that I simply removed a few things. So primarily right here, again, I made it so that the base is only one solid piece. And so I removed the connector here that he had. Same thing up here with the connector between the main piece here on the left and another piece here. I simply removed it. And you'll also notice I fattened it. Notice it was a little bit on the narrow side, so I wanted to fatten that up. I also fattened this area compared to what Harvey had. Again, just to make it more stable, especially using poplar. A couple of other things that I removed. He had some extra lines here. I saw those as potential weak spots, so I removed them. And by removing them, I'm talking about I literally use a bottle of whiteout. So I modified these. I'll make a copy of it, and then I'll scan it for myself, and I'll use this for my own purposes. But again, I thought it was just a good opportunity to, take a look at this. My last video, I talked about the fact that when, especially on dogs, when you have a set of legs that encompass or connect to two different letters, you can remove the connector between those letters. I had an opportunity here. You'll see this back fin, or whatever it might be called on a seahorse, is connecting the O and the R. So I actually removed that puzzle nub in between the O and the R. So just another example of that. Once again, just something I thought might be of interest and curiosity for some of you, so I just wanted to show this real quick. Once again, the finished product is absolutely gorgeous. I posted this on Facebook and already getting people interested in it, even though I jokingly said it may be a one-of-a-kind. The detail is definitely a little bit more time-consuming, but it's absolutely worth it for the end product. So once again, thanks everybody, and talk to you soon.